Have you guys ever seen pictures of those hanging baskets that have tomatoes drooping over the side and you can buy them for some huge amount of money? I'll put a picture of one. Well, I realize that all those are indeterminate tomatoes, and when they use cucumbers, they're an indeterminate cucumber, so they're vining, right, instead of bushing. Bush tomatoes are determinate. They only get so big. Indeterminates will continue to grow no matter how, as long as they have support, they'll continue to grow for feet and feet and feet. They get, 6, 7 feet long. So if they can do that, why can't I do it? So I've got a couple hanging pots. I've got this one. Oh, isn't that so cute? This one, and I'm potting up cucumbers. Couple cucumbers in here, and these are pickling cucumber, indeterminate, vining. And I just started my tomatoes, so little baby tomatoes, and that's a cherry, indeterminate cherry. So I'm hopefully going to get big draping plants from here. So I thought it would be fun for us to try this together, especially if you're somebody who buys these. It's so much cheaper. Obviously it's cheaper to do stuff on your own than it is to buy stuff. But I did want to just show you in the bottom there's a bunch of holes, so I'm putting grass in here, and I don't know, a couple inches. I should probably take some of this out, but I want it to be able to hold water. These are going to be heavy as hell, but I want this container to hold water longer because the tomatoes and cucumbers, they like, to really get watered when they're watered, and then they dry out and then really get watered again. And pots are notorious for just letting all the water right through, and you got to water them several times a day. So we're going to try that. This one has grass in the bottom, and I potted it all up, and I'm going to put some seeds in there and put it somewhere. So anyway, we're going to try this together, and I just thought I'd show you where I'm starting, and when it gets moving along faster, we'll check in and see. So I have a gazillion cucumbers. These are all vining cucumbers. Actually, these are bush it's a lemon cucumber. And then slow spin, I've got tomatoes over there, but they're still itty bitty tiny ones right now. So anyway, that'll be a fun little experiment, something new to try this year. So we're going to try hanging pots for tomatoes and cucumbers. So yeah, check in later. Today's May 10th, so we'll see, May 20th, May 20, 5/20, and we'll see how things progress. I planted this though on 5/13, May 13th. So all right, there you have it. Talk to you later. Bye. Just remembered one more thing, very important when planting up hanging baskets. So we talked about putting grass in the bottom of this one, not seeded, but just grass, to slow down how quickly this drains. Now, if it's something, of course, that you want to keep dry, I would put something more like wood chips or leaves in the bottom so you get a lot of drainage. But something that we forget about a lot is we want to get so much into these pots, right, that we pile up the dirt. But what you want to do is really leave a good inch or more of pot, so when you fill it with water and it slowly soaks through, you're not getting water draining off the top. Like this one, this is really too full. It really is. It has some pot still in there, and I'll go ahead and press it down, especially on the edges. But give yourself room so when you put water in there that it can hang around for a while and not be so hydrophobic. You ever pour water onto dirt and it just kind of pools up on top of the dirt? It doesn't soak into it. The dirt has forgotten how to uptake the water, so we want to keep it in memory. We want to keep them wet enough to where they realize water is there, and they want to soak that water up and not just try to get it to go away. It's a problem. But anyway, a couple inch and a half around your pots, get that water in there.